It's Monday night, and that is my favourite night of the week, because I know after I watch 3 hours of this garbage tonight, I don't need to see it for another 6 days. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, here to preview Monday Night Raw. It is the go-home show before Night of Champions. I mean, it should be a good show, but in reality, it's going to be crap. Wrestling has been crap now for a very, very long time, and not even this new draft, this brand split, this draft lottery, whatever they want to call it, not even this roster shake-up has made wrestling interesting. I thought it would maybe do something for like a month or two, but Jesus Christ, no. It literally feels like we're watching the same shows that we've already been watching. And then you've got all these bums that are free agents that are appearing on both shows. It's like, why would you want that? The free agents should be appearing on no shows. The free agents, there should be some like rule where they're not allowed to have a match until they get signed to a brand, and maybe you could see them negotiating with, I don't know, fucking Adam Pearce and whoever else is in charge. It appears nobody. But in my opinion, the free agents should have been sent to NXT. The fact that being a free agent, I mean, it makes no sense, because the free agents are supposed to be deemed not worthy enough of being drafted, okay? But at the same time, they're getting to appear on both shows. So they've got a privilege. They're getting to appear on both Raw and SmackDown. So at this stage, it looks like you would prefer to be a free agent. And you could go, well, no, being a free agent is a bad thing. How's that? Brock Lesnar's a free agent. So Baron Corbin can sit here complaining about how he wasn't drafted, but he's got this benefit, you know, he's got this privilege where he can be on Raw or SmackDown. The whole thing fucking sucks, man. And then we've got this Raw World title that's going to be crowned at Night of Champions, and we've got a SmackDown guy competing for it. Who came up with that idea? I don't know. We've got a Raw belt designed for Raw, to have a champion on Raw, because Roman Reigns is on SmackDown, he's got all the belts, and they decide that they're going to have a 12-man tournament with 6 people for SmackDown, with the possibility of them winning this Raw Championship with the draft just happened. I mean, what sense does that fucking make? If they wanted to do that, then why not just wait till after Night of Champions, honestly? Why didn't they just wait till Night of Champions to do a draft? Why did they do a draft and then give 6 SmackDown people the possibility of winning the Raw Champ? Oh man, guys, it is ludicrous, man. It makes no sense. This is garbage. This is fucking garbage. Anyone could write this shite. And you know, I know you get a lot of people in the wrestling business that like to think that they're in some sort of special business. Honestly, I've never seen something so fucking weird. And I get it, a lot of the wrestling fans are toxic, but even the wrestlers themselves, a lot of them have got this like fucking weird sort of attitude where it's like, oh, wrestling's my thing, you can't talk about it. Like, wrestlers hate fucking fans and viewers that actually try and give their opinion. They can't believe for 1 second that maybe a fan is more knowledgeable than they are. They talk about it all the time. Oh, if you've never been in the ring, you can't say shit, or your opinion's worthless. In no other sports do you get this. In no other like organisation or like company or like form of entertainment do you get this. I mean, if you're watching Breaking Bad and you think an episode wasn't that good, is Bryan Cranston going to come on and start shouting at you and say, oh, well, you've never played a guy that cooks meth on TV before, so you can't comment? Of course not. Fucking stupid. If someone criticises Tom Brady, does Tom Brady come out and bash everybody? Oh, you're a fan, you're not allowed to criticise me, you've never thrown a football at the Super Bowl. No, shit like that doesn't happen, but it happens in the wrestling business. And I mean, these guys pretend that they're experts, and if they're such experts, then why has fucking wrestling sucked for the past 15 years? I'll tell you why it sucks, because 99% of people in wrestling fucking suck. Anyway, let's quickly go over with this preview tonight, guys, because I'm not really in the mood to talk about it. It's going to be an absolute garbage show, so I could sit here and try and make it sound a bit more interesting than it actually is, but we all know it sucks, so who am I to kid? Night of Champions contract signing, Becky Lynch and Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. I mean, the only thing that I will say positive about this is that we haven't had a contract signing in a while. I mean, I remember about 6 months ago, we were getting one every other week. Yeah, I'm not even joking, you were literally getting like a contract signing every second week. So at least we haven't had one in a while. But I mean, again, the match is already official. The match is already happening. Why did they do these contract signings? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, I think a contract signing can be useful if they're used sparingly, like, or when they're used, for example, look at when Batista won the Royal Rumble and then you had Teddy Long trying to get him to sign a contract to compete for the SmackDown Championship. That was good. That was good. Batista had to make a choice. Is he going to compete for the SmackDown Championship, or is he going to sign Eric Bischoff's Raw contract and stay on Raw and compete against Triple H? That was good. Look at when they had the initial brand split in 2002. Austin, he didn't participate in the draft. He was a free agent, a real fucking free agent, not this Baron Corbin pish. And he was offered a deal. SmackDown, McMahon had the SmackDown contract, Ric Flair had the Raw contract, and they wanted him to sign for their respective brands. That was good. That's when contract signings can work, but when you've got them every single week just to sign a bit of paper for a match that's already happening, for a match that's already official, it's like, what is the point? Like, what's the point? Why are Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus having a contract signing? Why not Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes? Why not Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa? Why are they not signing a contract with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? Why is AJ Styles and Seth Rollins not signing a contract? You know, why are all these other matches that are happening at Night of Champions? Why is it just this one? You know, it makes fucking no sense, guys, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be garbage. You know what it is? I actually think it's just because they're not creative and they can't think of a reason to get both of these women in the ring where they're like not attacking each other, so therefore they want like a contract signing and a table in the middle to try and keep the peace. That's probably what it is, and if that is the case, then, you know, that sums up wrestling, to be honest with you. We've got Imperium versus the tag team champs and a mystery partner. I mean, it'll probably be Riddle. Riddle's been teaming up with these guys quite a lot lately. I wouldn't be surprised if he teams up with them again tonight, but I mean, do I care? I mean, not really. I think the tag champs should probably win because they are defending against Roman Reigns, but I mean, Gunther, when was the last time Gunther lost? I know Imperium lose, but Gunther hasn't lost in a long while, so you can bet your bottom dollar that Ludwig Kaiser or Giovanni Finch is taking the loss here. Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes will be under the same roof. Again, like, we're supposed to fucking get excited about this. I mean, back in the day, you had all these guys. You'd Rock, Austin, Undertaker, Triple H, Mick Foley, Kane, Jericho, McMahon. You had all these people, and every single week they were under the same roof, and that wouldn't have been a selling point. If someone says to you in '99, if someone says to try and sell Raw, if they says the talking point, the selling point of Raw, the bullet point for Raw was that The Rock and Austin were under the same roof, you'd be like, and what? And fucking what? So what? We know that. That doesn't add anything. That doesn't tell me anything. They're going to be in the same fucking building. They're working for the same company. They're going to be on the same show. Of course they're going to be under the same roof. But nowadays, it's almost like WWE think that, oh, Brock and Cody under the same roof, that's like a massive thing that we're supposed to piss our pants about and get excited. Hell no. Fucking hell no. We'll get something garbage with those two tonight as well. We get part 2 of Seth Rollins' pre-recorded interview with Corey Graves. This whole world title thing is a mess. We've got zero build-up. There's no rivalry between Seth Rollins and AJ Styles because both are on separate shows. Why the fuck didn't they just have 12 guys from Raw competing for this belt? That would have solved everything. It would have made sense, but no. Let's have a SmackDown guy challenge for let's have a SmackDown guy challenge for a Raw belt, and then he can't even turn up on Raw to try and promote the match. You know, like, what the fuck is this shit? And then we've got Zoe Stark versus Candice LeRae. That is also announced, and I, for one, don't give a shit about that match either, guys. So there you go. That is what's happening tonight on Raw. Really, it looks like a shit show. But on paper, this is probably the best they can do. You know, they've got the tag champs on the show. They've got one half of the participants competing for the new world title. They've got Cody and Brock under the same roof, and they've got Trish and Becky Lynch in a contract signing. I mean, Raw probably can't do much more than this. This is probably about the maximum Raw can do in this. It looks shit. It looks shit, man. I think we're beyond the stages now of a draft, a brand split. I mean, these rosters just are not good enough. And you can't. This looks like a shit show. When in reality, it's probably like the most star-studded show Raw could do. So yeah, no, for me, the brand split's been an absolute failure. I think they should probably end it now. But wrestling sucks, with or without a brand split, guys. It ain't in a good place right now, so I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, I feel like the life gets sucked out of me, man, anytime I have to talk about wrestling. I like wrestling, obviously, but I don't like what's happened to wrestling. I don't like what wrestling is in 2023, man. It's painful to watch, guys, and it's not much better to talk about. But here, I do enjoy talking to you guys, interacting in the comments. I do enjoy giving my opinions here, my views, but it's just watching it. It's the hard part, it's fucking watching it, man. That's the part that sucks. Anyway, I'll catch you in the review. Till next time, peace.